DoinIIMuch.TV is the hot seat. It's your boy, Mr. Peanut. We got COOLEY SHA with us. What's going on with you, man?
What's going on with you, man? You good?
Doing all right.
These are my life and times. Take heed of my life and times. Hey yo, the streets keep calling. I'm calling them back, saying please don't call me. I know you trying to harm me. I let my family. You say you getting money, but I know y'all not. If I'm ever in the club, then that hoe gon' rock. Y'all think y'all fire, I show y'all high. I be getting women that you niggas don't get, cause I got the type of swagger that you boys don't got. Everybody wonder when the boy gon' pop. Maybe when the boy goes pop.
So where you from?
I'm from Hampton, Virginia, but this is my second home. I mean, I rep New Mexico. You know, that's what it is, man. I've been out here since 2000, so a lot of people come here from out of town and be here for 20 years and still try to hold on to it. Yeah, so.
What brought you out here?
Oh, my mom and her job, man. Yeah, came out here just me and my mom, and had 3 kids, and that kept me here. So.
So how long you been an artist?
I'd say I've been serious about my craft for like the past 5 or 6 years. But I mean, I've been writing music and rapping since I heard rap. You know, it's kind of like basketball. You watch it, you're gonna pick up a ball at least one time and see if you can play it.
See if you can do the moves that they do on TV.
You know, and one day you might be able to. So that's what I'm working for. Get to my Michael Jordan level of rapping.
Yeah. So, if you could work with anybody, producers, artists, who would you want to step in the lab with?
If I could work with anybody, I'd have to say, I mean, it depends on what kind of music. I mean, my all-time favorite artist, you know, not rapper, but artist, it's 2 different things to me. My favorite artist is Andre 3000, so I'd work with him because I know I can make something diverse, or we could go with the what they say, cut and paste cookie cutter, and just go with what we know. And I mean, everything he do is timeless. So
Andre 3000, if you're watching this, let's get a feature. Yeah,
you got a #1 fan, man, that's trying to make a #1 fan.
So who else would be on your top list if I asked you your top 5 artists?
Artists
of any genre, it doesn't have to be rap.
I say Adam Levine from Maroon 5, Amy Winehouse if she was still alive. But since I had to replace that one then, so I say, man, there's a few. That's a hard question, you know, because I'm a fan of music. So I mean, it would probably be more the eclectic people, the Andres, the Amy Winehouse, something soulful. Because I mean, it seems like once you get into the game, it's easy to go get a Waka Flocka or get a Fabulous verse or something. So I'd rather go against the grain, you know, and do. Kind of like how Kendrick Lamar does. He could easily have a song with Jay-Z, but he puts out songs with E40. It's just like what he personally likes and kind of brings the world into his world. So yeah, and Kendrick Lamar, that'd be an artist I'd like to work with.
So if you had to pick one of your songs that kind of best represents COOLEY SHA, like your favorite song that you have, which one would you pick?
I don't really have a favorite song of mine, because I mean, I'm a person that writes music off of mood, so I got a song I like when I'm up, down, different, whatever mood I'm in. But I would say Life and Times off of, it was a mixtape I had. It's on that Piff called The Box. And it's a song called Life and Times. And I did like 90% of the beat. And I mean, it was just, everything about it just kind of sums up my inner thoughts, you know.
Yeah. So
yeah, that would be the song I say.
So growing up, who would you say were your motivations and inspiration in music and life?
Michael Jordan, Jay-Z, Nas from the poetic side of things, just painting a picture. Like Outkast, that was the first, me and my mom went and got that CD together, and I've just been a fan since.
Which one?
The first one, no, Southern Playlist, the Cadillac one. Yeah. So we got that one, and it was funny because the song up there was Ain't No Thing But a Chicken Wing. And I was a kid, so the chicken wing part was funny to me, and then that grabbed me into more the deeper stuff, so. Yeah,
they had you from Chicken Wing.
Yeah, they had from Chicken Wing.
So aside from music, what else do you do? Hobbies, just interests?
Basketball, that's a big hobby of mine. I have kids, so you know, taking care of my kids and seeing my kids, not a hobby, but it's something you got to kind of put into your day, or you feel different when it doesn't happen.
Full-time job.
Yeah, you know, and then I don't know, just as I get older, it seems like hanging out is a hobby. You know what I mean? Like just getting some free time to
watching sports and kicking your feet up.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of like a
sipping some Ciroc. I see the Ciroc.
Yeah, yeah, it's all empty. We done had some long days over here, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, basketball would be the main hobby if I had something to do. Yeah, I mean, I smoke, so I call that a hobby too, you know. But that all comes with hanging with your friends, watching Sports Center. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, basketball the main one.
So describe yourself in 3 words.
Ambitious, determined, and different. Different, you know. Like even, I mean, I got different, just wide spans of friends that I call my friends. Everything about it, the music I listen to. Just as simple as I say Andre 3000. Like being younger, a lot of people would look at my selection of music or how I dress as weird or something, but it was all in just.
Because you go against the grain.
Yeah, I try to make a staple. It's almost a life. Like, why you here if you ain't gonna do nothing they remember?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I do what I do. Just try to dress different, and I say that. But ambitious because I mean I wake up with one thing on my mind, go to sleep with the same thing. I get deterred at times, but it's like I know the big goal of what I want. Yeah, you know, I got tunnel vision on it. Just couple, they throw rocks
speed
at,
bumps and whatnot. I always say the road to construction is always, or the road to success is always under construction.
Yeah, for real, man. It's always changing.
So what would you say is your biggest pet peeve?
I would say really hate is a pet peeve of mine. You know, I got people I dislike very much, but I don't hate a person on earth. But even say on Facebook or Twitter, you know, a lot of people thrive off of the hating aspect of it. Even with LeBron James, it's like they look past all the great things he does and find something to hate about.
One thing that he has against him is he doesn't have a ring.
Yeah, so they nip. And once he has a ring, it's gonna be like, oh, now he doesn't have 6 rings. And then once he has 6, it's like, oh, you know, it's always gonna be hate is like ongoing, and it's like I don't really see the purpose in it.
Yeah.
You know, like hate and envy is 2 things that really just
grinds
my gears because I mean I've been in a position where I could be the most hateful person. I choose not to. So how can they not?
Yeah.
You know, people in life do.
Especially if you don't know somebody. You know,
Yeah.
you kind of appreciate their hustle, but I mean, if you don't like what they're doing, it's whatever. It doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
So why you gotta speak on it?
And if you know them and you're hating, we should never know that because you know them well enough to call their phone. Then it's not hating; it's getting your point across.
Yeah.
You know, but when a lot of people go to social sites or even the newspaper, you know, even Skip Bayless on TV at times, he seems like a hater. It's only that he has his facts behind him that he's not. But a lot of people don't have facts behind that, and they just want to be heard, so they use the hating thing. So, yeah, that'd be one pet peeve, the main one.
So what projects do you have out? What's coming up? Where do you see yourself in 6 months?
Well, I have, right now I have a new project. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, yeah, but I got the Green Skies, you know what I'm saying? Just came out on my birthday on 4/20, you know what I'm saying? Just got this one. Coming up right now, I'm just working on projects, recording, but I will say that my boy Molly, he got a major project coming, and I'll be the first to say it because I think I'm the first to hear some of the music, so I'm just proud of what he's doing. So I have to say that's what's coming up. And then I got a song that I'm on there called Splashy that's going to be real nice. So right now it's just World Team, that's what we repping. So what's coming up is everything World Team, but right now it's Molly. And then previous.
Shout out to Roland Bruno.
Yeah, shout out to Bruno all day, man. Shout out to everybody repping World Team. It stands for Way of Really Living Dreams. You do whatever you do to the max. I feel like you're a part of that. It's not like you get ranked in. You just, you know, if you cut hair to the max, you do it every day. That's World Team. You ain't got to know you're part of it. Barack Obama's World Team. He just doesn't know it yet. If I ever meet him, he'll understand why he is.
He might be watching right now.
Hey, you never know.
So if anybody wants to get a hold of you for features, just new fans, anything like that, where can they get a hold of you? Twitter, Facebook, all that?
Twitter, Facebook, my Twitter, World Team Cooley. My Facebook, just at COOLEY SHA, or my name, Sha Jennings. Or you can email me at cooleysha@gmail.com. Reply to emails, do whatever, you know, so it's my personal account, so you can hit me up anytime, and I'm all for it.
So you hit the lottery, what is the first thing that you buy?
I hit the lottery, first thing that I buy. Well, first I get myself out of debt, any debt I do have. And then I definitely will get something for my mother. I don't know what, but when that time comes, it'll probably just tell me what to get, you know what I mean? But yeah, I get something for my mother. I mean, she got a house and everything, so I don't know what I do really, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Question for the ladies, what do you look for in a female? What kind of turns you away from?
I look for the same things that I present. I look for something different. You know, I always tell any girl I've ever talked to, like some people be like, I like all my girls that have blonde hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I like all my girls to have long hair, be this color or whatever. I've never talked to two girls that were the same. So just be different, be yourself, because when you're not, it's kind of easy to see. So that's the main thing for the ladies. Be different. It ain't about being a dime piece or, you know, I've met some, whatever you would say, twos with the mentality of the greatest woman on earth, but there's some women that are beautiful and just so dull. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to have a preference of women, especially when there's so many of them.
Yeah.
You know.
So if you could give any advice to aspiring artists, what would you tell them?
Keep working. Don't ever stop. It's a long road. I'm proof of that. You know that the payoff is, you're never really paid off. You'll see success, but you know you should always be striving. That's part of ambition, is just never being comfortable. So yeah, that's the main thing. Never get comfortable. If you think you're good at what you do, then you know you got to be great. If you think you're great, you got to let the world know it. So that's what I say to aspiring artists: just keep going. Don't sleep a long time. If you do, hopefully you wake up with some of the greatest music ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anybody you want to shout out, say what's up to?
Shout out Molly, shout out Jig, shout out Bruno. I want to shout out, you know, I want to shout out Wilbo. You know, congratulations to my brother on his wedding. Another brother of mine. I want to shout out everybody in Virginia, all my family. I want to shout out everybody that's doing something with themselves. You know, and staying away from the negatives. That's the main thing. You know, if you're all about the positives and moving forward, I'm for you. So that's why I shout out.
Focusing on the positive only leads to positive outcomes.
Yeah, you know, and that's one thing I had to learn with life is, you know, negatives is easy. You know what I mean? It's easy to go with the negatives.
It's how you get through the negatives.
Yeah, you know, that shows if you're really a positive person. So yeah, you stay positive, positive happens. So shout out to everybody doing their thing. Shout out to y'all, man, first and foremost, man, too.
Appreciate that. So it's been the hot seat, COOLEY SHA. Appreciate you coming on.
No doubt about it. Anytime, man. Anytime.